I'm running for U.S. Senate in Maryland, seeking the Green Party nomination, and I'm a pediatrician, but for the last 8 years, I've been working on advocacy, starting in healthcare, and I've expanded out to a broad range of issues that we currently work on. If you want to visit my website, it's flowersforsenate.org. As far as the State of the Union went, I think that the president showed how out of touch he is with reality in terms of talking about the economy being having a strong foundation. I view the economy as being fundamentally flawed. If we look at it, we have seen increasing wealth inequality under his presidency. We have now 20 of the wealthiest people have the same wealth as the bottom half of people in the United States. People who are working temporary jobs, part-time jobs. They're working for low wages. Last year, more than half of working people in the United States made only around $30,000 a year. So there are a lot of things that we need to do that we didn't hear anything from him about. Obviously, from my perspective, going to a single-payer healthcare system would be a huge economic stimulus by taking medical debt away, lowering the cost of real healthcare for people. We need to be talking about things like investing in a green energy economy, investing in jobs to meet our needs for infrastructure, for teachers, for healthcare. There are a lot of things we need to do there. And we also need to be talking about a basic guaranteed income for all people in the United States to immediately end poverty. Really, he gave a laundry list of things that he would like to see. I think he basically hit all of the popular policies that people in the United States would like to see, but he has not put any of these in place in his 7 years of presidency. So I don't know why we would have faith that he would do that now. As far as the Trans-Pacific Partnership, I think it's really important for people to understand this is an issue I've been fighting for a long time, is that we anticipate the president to sign it this February 4th. And so this is really the time for us to get active. I think it was heartening to see that he spent so little time on it and that there was not a warm response from members of Congress. But it is up to us if we want to stop the Trans-Pacific Partnership. You can go to our website, which is flushthetpp.org, and find out how to get involved there. I've also, if you go to my website, I've written a critique of the State of the Union, so I don't want to talk for a long time. But if people would like to read more about my thoughts on the climate crisis, on U.S. empire, and the economy, please go to flowersforsenate.org. Thank you. The Trans-Pacific Partnership, it's really interesting. President Obama has been misrepresenting what it will do throughout his presidency, so it's no surprise that he continued to do that tonight. This tax break thing they're talking about, is about lower tariffs on exports. And when we look at the list, about half of those exports are things that we don't even make in the United States. I think that the real test of what the Trans-Pacific Partnership will do comes from the numerous studies of looking at its impact on our economy. And at the very best, and this is, from conservative economists, they estimate that over 10 years it may improve our GDP by 0.4%, which is not much more than introducing a new iPhone on the market. So whatever he says about taxes and tariffs, it's already pretty clear that the Trans-Pacific Partnership is not going to significantly improve our economy. But at the same time, we will see fewer jobs and lower wages and corporations being able to sue us if we put in laws in place that impact, try to protect the environment, try to protect workers, allow us to see what's in our food, like GMO labeling. These things will be blocked, as well as right now, you may be aware that TransCanada has just launched a suit against the United States because we didn't allow them to build the northern portion of the pipeline. We're going to see more of those kinds of things if the TPP goes through. So I think it's really important for people to get correct information. If you go to our website, flushthetpp.org, just today we put out a statement quoting Obama on 12 different things that he has said about the TPP and giving the factual information to counter that. So please check that out. I think it's important to recognize that the United States has a very long history of interfering in other countries, of destabilizing them. If we can't do it overtly, we do it covertly. And what we've created with ISIS, comes from many years of destabilization in that region, of dividing the populations there. And so really what we need to do is recognize that we're the largest empire in the history of the world, that it's making us less secure, and it's squandering too many of our dollars that we need to be investing in rebuilding our economy and addressing the climate crisis. So we need a drastic change in foreign policy. We're not hearing any of that from any of the Democrats or any of the presidential candidates. So I think it's really important, except, of course, Jill Stein and the other Green presidential candidates. We really need to break this duopoly and end the empire.